My youngest daughter is getting married soon. Her name is Ren, and she's marrying Luke. They will make a fine couple. More importantly, I will give a toast, a speech of some sort at the reception. So I want to make sure I get it right. I'd like to practice on you if you don't mind. And don't worry, I've told Scott, the producer, he can cut away if it gets a little slow or boring. So here it is. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hello and welcome back to JMUtube with Mighty Oz, the bye week edition. In this episode, we will look back on the win versus Gardner-Webb. We'll look ahead to the game at UNC and stay tuned till the end because you know what that means. We're going to bring back another episode of Hokie Corner. Now, judging from the comments that we got after last week's Hokie Corner, it looks like JMUtube fans are simply agog about this new segment. Looks like we caught lightning in a bottle. Okay, let's review what happened against the law firm of Gardner-Webb and Associates. The big takeaway is that JMU won the game. Sure, it was just 13-6. Yeah, as the father of 3 daughters, that score is like a son-in-law. To me, it's not exactly what I was hoping for, but I learned to live with it. Because after 2 games, after all, after 2 games, what are we now? We are 2-0. 2-0. Like many fans, I was outraged by this game, mainly because I couldn't see it. You know, I have a good seat. I'm pretty close to the field, but apparently the JMU team doesn't want me to see what's going on. Maybe there's some jealousy. Maybe the coach figures I'm going to analyze it too closely. But at any rate, it's like they're holding up these blocking sign things, and I can almost hear it in my head. Block that view. Block that view. The only thing I could see pretty well were the kicks because, you know, they went up high over those view blocking signs. So let me tell you this. Ryan Crazy Legs Hansen averaged 49.3 yards per punt, and place kicker Noe Yesway Ruelas booted 2 field goals, including an impressive 48-yarder. Way to go, special teams. Let's back up a little bit. You see, even before the game, my tailgating experience kind of foreshadowed my obstructed view in the stadium. For instance, what in tarnation is going on here? Is that Chinese checkers, solo cup swap meet, chili cook-off? Who knows? But you know me, I'm always looking for positives. So one good thing happened at the pregame tailgate. I learned a new cheer. A new cheer for JMU, a pithy chant that's sure to catch on.
Go James Madison University, Duke Dog! Yeah!
Well done, gentlemen. In the advertising game, we call that an earworm. JMU at UNC. After a bye week for JMU, the Dukes and Tarheels will square off at noon on Saturday, September 21st in Keenan Memorial Stadium. Now, when it comes to football programs, UNC has a great basketball tradition. I just don't discount their pigskin chops. Last year's UNC QB1 was the 3rd pick in the NFL draft. Not too shabby. This year, the Tar Heels, sure, they may play in a better conference than we do. Their players may be bigger or faster. This guy's a brute. But this UNC team is eminently beatable, according to my official coach handsomeness assessment. First, let's assess the handsomeness of JMU coach Bob Chesney. He's Hollywood handsome. Okay, we're talking leading man in action film handsome. This guy is Tom Cruise in a headset. Now let's do an objective assessment of UNC coach Mac Brown. In an old Western, Maybe he could play the earnest telegraph operator who wires Dodge City for a new sheriff. On TV, he could have replaced William Frawley as Uncle Charlie in My Three Sons. Yeah, nothing excites the Gen Zs and millennials like a reference that's more than half a century old. Now it's time for my fearless prediction. Well, thanks to Coach Chesney's overwhelming performance in our handsomeness assessment, I simply cannot see him losing to Big Mac. JMU 26, UNC 20. Backed by popular demand, it's Hokie Corner. Here with us today is longtime Virginia Tech booster, Officer Bob of RVA. Thanks for being here, Bob. How about them Hokies? Bob? Oh dear. Looks like Officer Bob has frozen. Technical glitch. Scott, the producer, remind me to fire you after this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, please forgive us. Apologies to Officer Bob. Our goal is to get him back here at some point this season. Now, speaking of goals, last week saw a virtual stampede of new subscribers. We are up to 172 loyal subscribers. We need you to subscribe so we can reach our goal of 1,000 because a man can dream. And let's go Dukes.